Hello everyone and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 2 video. Today we're going to be covering the biggest park I have ever built in this entire game. I will show you later how long it took and how many hours I have spent on this game. Thank you all so much for your support on the first Jurassic World Evolution 2 video. That video absolutely gained in popularity so fast. It's been like, I don't know, a week and a half? Let me double check. It's been 9 days since I uploaded that first video, and it has 882 views, which is just absolutely insane. I've never gotten anything like that in a video before. So, thank you all very much, and enjoy the video. By the way, this is part 1 of maybe 3 parts, so stay tuned for the rest of this park tour. Alright, as you enter in through the arrival point, you get the first view of this insanely awesome arrival area. In the middle section, we have lots of seating and a statue of an Alamosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, and the good old John Hammond and Mr. DNA. If you come out of the main patio, you can see there's this side path surrounded by these walls, just so you don't look into the forest and your children don't run in the forest. There is a little nook here with a restroom, and on the other side, it's the same thing, but with the shelter. This is a 5-star park, but if you end up seeing something less than 5 stars, because the park is closed. The frame rates just get so low when there's all the guests in this park, because it's just so massive. I couldn't do the tour because it was so laggy. With this little decoration thing here, I did focus on the decorations a lot in this park. In the popular one that I uploaded, it was mainly just a tour through the woods, and then some viewing stations. But this one is a very heavy on the theme park. There's a little sushi restaurant and a drink boba restaurant at the front, just in case you are super hungry from the helicopter ride here. The first thing you're going to go on is this tour ride. Oh, I forgot to mention the beautiful Jurassic Park gates. Again, I do play modded, so you're probably wondering where I got these log fences from. I just play with mods to expedite the amount of detail you can get in the park. Other channels like Evolution, Square, they don't use mods, just I'm not as creative as them, so... Alright, let's go on this tour. Yeah, on the tour rides, I'm not going to, which I believe there's only 2, if I have that correct. I'm going to drive them myself, just in case we need to speed it up. But, these guys are being extremely slow. So let's just go past them. So yes, you ride through the forest, and by the way, I do use these decorative placeable big trees a lot, just to add this feel of like a tree tunnel. Let's head up the hill. And there's a sharp turn here on a mountain, and you can see nothing because I want it to be hidden. Up at the top of the mountain here, we have like the visitor center, I believe, but I don't want to spoil anymore, so you'll see when we get up there. Also, these other tour cars are just so slow. Let's just move past them. Nothing really to see on the way, just forest. So let's make our way up here. Alright, when you leave that arrival point, you can see there is a nicely placed visitor center here. Path off to the side for staff and other facility workers. Oh yes, now in this park, we do have a bunch of free roaming Microceratus. I just found these guys to be so adorable. And they're completely harmless and don't possess any danger to guests. So I decided to have an absolute ton of them roaming the park. I believe there's like 80. But they're a lot less crowded than it's a lot less crowded than you would think, just because the park is so massive. I keep saying that, you guys have got it by now, but yes, the park is big. We're coming up on a view of it here. There's another little Microceratus. We have a zip line here and a zip line there. You'll see where those take you in a second. And here is the giant view of the park. You can take it in for all its glory. You can see we've got a lagoon there, a bunch of aviaries there. That's an amphitheater, if you couldn't tell. More zip lines, another lagoon, a bunch of zip lines, a bunch of hotel buildings. But yeah, we're going to get to all of this in the next few episodes of this tour. Alright, the first zip line we're going to take is this bad boy right here. Let's hop on. And what this is going to take us to is that little lagoon there with some paths going around it. As we get off the zip line, you can see there is a restroom here and a shelter there, because we want to make sure our guests are nice and safe. Now, there is a lot of path circling this. I would like to think that this is for facility only, and it's a lagoon for Shonisaurus. Shonisaurus came in one of the DLCs, and it's a very cool creature. It's like the Ichthyosaurus, but big. Let's enter this viewing gallery, and you'll see what I mean. There's one just up there. There's 2 of them in this lagoon here. It's not too cramped. They've got a good amount of space. But we have more in another lagoon. And in the first video, I did say that if that video got tons of support, there would maybe be a Megalodon in the near future. And that's maybe true, maybe not true. We'll see. Now let's make our way back to the main area. And you can see there's another little Microceratus there. I almost called it a Morus Intrepidus, which I don't have, but I want. Apparently you can use it for a baby T-Rex. Look at that little Microceratus. He's so cute. Alright, let's go. Next zip line, as you can see, is taking you above the forest. You can see the lagoon for the Shonisaurus down there. Maybe catch a glimpse of something that's to come. In this video, I'm probably going to be covering the entrance, like I'm doing at the moment, and the herbivore area, if not the first lagoon. Here we have another guest area with tons of amenities, shopping, drinks, food, whatever your little heart may desire. And as you can see, there are more Microceratus down here. They roam all about the park. We got 3 right here. There's a little red one. Oh, he's cute. Adorable. You can't even see them in enclosures, so why not put them around the park? You can see there are 3 more zip lines here. We use zip lines as our main form of travel. And also, fun fact about this park, I am not using any building styles except for Jurassic Park. So this is an all Jurassic Park decorations build. Over here is another Jurassic Park gates, which we're going to take now. It's going to open for us. And this leads us right back to the Shonisaurus Lagoon, so we can have some connections in between everything in the park. Now, as I am not the best builder in the world, but I feel like I've done pretty darn good. Now, these signs are here just to mark what we've got to come. So we have Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, Gallimimus, Brachiosaurus, and those are just to name a few. Look at the Microceratus. Let's take the first zip line. And away we go above the forest. Now, where is this taking us? I don't exactly remember. Oh, you're going to hit the tree. I just placed those, so I didn't check. And this is going to take you to a viewing gallery. And you can see we already have a visible Brachiosaurus. Let's move a little bit so we can see that guy. Oh, he's laying down. Or she. And there is a hill there, so if there's something on the other side, you can't see from here. So this is a small viewing attraction, just if you don't want to go too far. Alright, next zip line. This is going to take you, I believe, to a second viewing gallery. Oh no, this is going to take you to another zip line, which we're going to cover in a second. Sorry to leave you hanging, but we're going to cover this zip line next. This zip line is taking you over yet another section of forest. There's a lot of forest cutting in between the different parts of the park, which I like. It makes it seem bigger. Over here we have another restroom and a little patio here. We also have this viewing tower. Let's take a look. As you can see, there's a Brachiosaurus right there to the left of the screen. We have, I believe that is Parasaurolophus. And over there you can see some Triceratops. And another Brachiosaurus. Now we have 2 Brachiosaurus named Littlefoot and Littlefoot's cousin. They're the ones with the red top. So I believe that is Littlefoot's cousin because Littlefoot was hanging around the back of the enclosure. Now that we're here, we might as well go check out that second zip line so we can get them covered, which is going to take you to this zip line, which takes you over the enclosure. So you can take a look at all of our beautiful dinosaurs, or as Mr. DNA would say it, dinosaur. Which then takes you to another zip line. Takes you right over a beautiful herd of parasaurs. Parasaurolophus. We also have Stegosaurus, Pachycephalosaurus, a bunch of log viewing galleries, and that is my custom-made volcano, which we will be able to see in a second. Here we have a bunch of Triceratops. Look at these girls. There they go, away from the fence. They knew I was coming, so let's get out of here. You enter this gate, and you're in the Bayou on the lake, I like to call it, or something in that order. Basically, it's a bunch of hotels made into like a little village on the lake in the herbivore enclosure, which I really like this idea. I hope you do as well. We have a bunch of hotels. We have some nice seating area and some fountains, some drink shops, some food, some restaurants, a viewing gallery. Let's take a look at this, which you can view all the dinosaurs on the lake. So we have a herd of parasaurs over there, Brachiosaurus. You can see some tour vehicles going through. Another parasaur, another Brachiosaurus. There's some of our beautiful stegosaurs. I put on random coloring, so every dinosaur will have a random skin. So it's not too boring. Bunch of hotels, which you can see the dinosaurs from. So that just gives the park more appeal in general. There's another Brachiosaurus with a red head. Look at that parasaur. It's got a blue streak. That's cool. Well, there's two of them with blue streak. Alright. Enough of the hotels. We do have many species of dinosaurs. We have a lot of, as you can see, we have a lot of herbivores. Let this gate open up. Now, there's a lot of make-believe in this park, so just make believe that you scan your hotel key at this door. After taking the good old zip lines back, you can head through this, here we go, this third zip line back to here, because there is another place to go. Alright, we've arrived. Now, this is no tour vehicle. This is the dome viewing gallery, which takes you right into the middle. Well, it was the middle of where all the dinosaurs were. So there's a Brachiosaurus staring into your soul. We have no other dinosaurs on the look. There we go. I was going to say, we should be able to see the lake from here. Bunch of Brachiosaurus. Brachiosaurus are the most majestic dinosaurs in my opinion. Alright, let's get a move on. We have a path to go to. Let's make our way down this path. This is the path where the most guests were on, which is annoying. I know it seems long. Trust me, there are things that break it up. I call it the fence walk. So if there's dinosaurs on this fence, you can walk along this path and get an up-close and personal look at them. Over here is a restroom and shelter area. I have those dotted around the park. Not much to look at. Over here is our next little patio area. You have a second zip line, two more zip lines, which I know where those take you, and we're not going there just yet. This is main aviary street. We are going to take a look at this in the next episode. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but hopefully it's long enough so that it interests most people. Alright, we're going to take the left zip line, because left is right and right is wrong, is what I always say. Let's go. As you can see, there is a tour car going around in a little oval shape there. A little broken. But there usually are some stegosaurus down in this area, so you can get a view at them from the cars. Smack into another tree. I should still probably fix that. Now again, if you have any suggestions out of the park, anything I should change, another restroom, please say them now. And make sure you don't get hit by a car. Alright, 2 cars have passed, so we can run. Here is our main street, inspired by Jurassic World. We have the tour vehicle here, which we'll take a look at in a second. If you make your way all the way over here, this area used to be filled to the brim with guests, so I didn't put anything there, just to have the path capacity. This is the log viewing gallery. We'll take a look at this. And obviously, it faces the road, just because I'm unlucky like that. We got Troodons in a little lowered enclosure here. I thought there was a cute little addition to Main Street, just as a nice attraction, so you can take a look at them as you're eating your lunch. And as they eat theirs, apparently. Alright, let's go take a look over here. These are two of our log viewing galleries. Actually, I believe one of them is a dome. Yes, this one's a dome. Perfect. We have a Brachiosaurus right in view, along with those Stegosaurus plates. I see them. If you made it this far into the video, I'd like to say thank you for watching this far. Please drop a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that down below. It greatly supports my channel. And if you want to, drop in the comments, what is the name of the spikes on the end of the Stegosaurus' tail? I know what they're called. I just want to see if you do as well. Parasaurs over there. And a Brachiosaurus over there. Anyways, you've seen these guys before. So let's get out of here. Drop a comment down below if you want to go back to this area and take a look at the herbivore dinosaurs in a more up-close way. Now, before we miss our car, let's go ride the tour vehicle. As you can see, we have one of our beautiful Gallimimus up here. Let's not scare him away. And just take a look at this beautiful ornithomimid. We did feature these in the Bayou Sanctuary video, but we do have some new dinos here as well. Here's another Gallimimus. I wish you could get them to run in herds like in the movie, 2 movies actually, Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. But you sadly cannot, and you just have to watch them run around singularly. This is one of our big open fields, which I wanted the Gallimimus to run in. Other than that, we have foliage everywhere. We have rivers cutting through the area as well. And here's one of our viewing domes. Let's go take an up-close look at my custom volcano. As you can see over here, we have another log viewing gallery. And we have a Brachiosaurus traveling on the side of the volcano. That's crazy. And as you can see, here's my custom volcano. There's a crater up there. You just can't see it because it's so massive. Let's go turn around and see that Brachiosaurus. Look at him passing right in front of the log viewing gallery. Oh, we hit that. Alright, some things you can't phase through. As that Brachiosaurus decides to leave, let's head back to the main park. We've arrived back. We've seen the Troodons already, so no need to look at that. There's also this area, which I completely forgot to go inside. It's a open air Troodon viewing area. So you can just take a look at them through the fence. Your little kids can be this short. Take a look at the Troodons. Fun fact about Troodons, they're nocturnal. Now this is our main street. Lots of restaurants, lots of drink shops. Over here we have our kids section. We have an arcade, a VR station, and a rock climbing building. Now, we can't go inside them, sadly, so we're just going to move on. We have everything you'd possibly need in terms of food and drink and shopping. We have another visitor center just for display. And as you can see, over this direction is one of our lagoons. And over this direction is our carnivore area. We will be getting to both of these sections in another episode. Alright, I know it's a bit of a jump. I don't know if you can hear me from up here. But we are taking a helicopter